Chapter 17, Mishnah 4. This chapter began with the teaching that when there is a hole in homeowners' containers made out of wood and the like, the size is measured with pomegranates. That is, if a pomegranate can fall through the hole, the container is tahor. This Mishnah explains exactly what that means. The pomegranates of which they spoke when they said in Mishnah 1 above that a hole in a homeowner's containers made out of wood and the like is measured with pomegranates is talking about three pomegranates pressed against each other. If one of the three pomegranates that are pressed together will fall through the hole, the container is tahor. Atana holds that some containers, however, will become tahor with a slightly smaller hole. Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel says, in the case of a sifter or a sieve, it is tahor if the hole is large enough so that one of the three pomegranates will fall out if he takes the sifter or sieve and walks with it. And in the case of a basket, it is tahor if the hole is large enough so that one of the three pomegranates will fall out if he slings it over his shoulder to his back. The Mishnah now gives the law for wooden containers that are too small to be used for pomegranates. When are these containers considered broken and no longer fit for use? And all other smaller containers that cannot be used to hold pomegranates, such as a quarter kov 6 eggs measuring container, or a half quarter kov 3 eggs measuring container, or small sifters, the size of hole, or small sifters, the size of hole that make the containers broken, and tahor is a hole that covers the greater part of them. If the hole covers most of the height or most of the bottom of the container, it is tahor. These are the words of Rabbi Meir. Another Tana disagrees and says it depends where these smaller containers became broken. Rabbi Shimon says these smaller containers are measured by their ability to hold olives. If they develop a hole in the bottom that an olive would fall through, they are tahor, even though this hole does not cover most of the bottom. Similarly, if their walls become broken near the bottom, the size hole that makes the containers tahor is also measured by olives. If an olive would fall through, they are tahor. But if they became cut down from the top, they are measured by their ability to hold any amount. If there is any height left to the walls of the container so that it can still hold a small amount, the container remains tameh.